What's up, guys? Shride's back again, and we're doing another thing that might surprise you. Let's call it top 10 most underrated animes of the past decade? How long does it go back?
I don't know when this the anime number 10 came out. I'm not even sure. I
Yeah,
watched it a long time ago though.
mm, yeah, it should be good then. Yeah, let's just say the decade unless we're wrong. Well, 2009 would be the decade. I don't know. All right, let's see what number one is, or number 10, excuse me.
Yeah, number 10. Whew.
School Rumble? Hmm.
It's a romance anime. I watched it when I was like in high school, like first year high school. And now it's just like no lifing anime for no reason.
That's
It's
fair.
kind of old, so if you could just get past the art style, it's pretty funny.
Okay, scratch decade. This might be, yeah, it's definitely older.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Is that all you gotta
Ugh.
say? I guess we'll go to the next one then.
Yeah, number 9.
Alright, this is my shit, bro. Y'all don't know this. It's like the most raunchy ass high school comedy I've seen since my own high school. Like, these niggas are talking about, like, these niggas are actually cursing and they have to bleep their shit, bro. But they're always talking about, like, genitalia and shit. It's, like, so dumb. But my friend that got me on this, bro, he loves, what's it called? Raunchy comedy. So this is like his
Sounds
cup
like a
of tea.
fun.
What? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What do you say?
I didn't say nothing.
All right, let's keep going
I
then.
mean, she's probably a B cup. Alright.
Wait,
Uh,
hold on, bro. There's like another girl. She had like I don't know what she did, but she had a huge chest size, and niggas were all on her. They're always talking about her boobs, but no, hers. No one ever talks about hers though. I think that's why. I think she has like a personality issue with it, but most anime girls do. Let's go to the next one.
number. I lost count.
Well, this
The
is
next one,
yeah, this is three or seven.
7.
Yeah.
Kids on the Slope. It's a anime about jazz music, and like these bunch of guys getting together to make a band. You got the bully, the smart guy, the in between girl, and the random bitch.
The in between
And they all
girl.
come together to just make a band. Well, the random bitch's not in the band, but
Okay,
they got an
so so the guy on the drums, what's the girls doing? Are they both singing?
no, the bitch at the top, she's not in the band. She just comes to like fuck shit up. And
Uh,
the girl, and then the girl in the bottom, yeah, she sings.
is it so there's just three of them?
There's other people, but like there's side characters.
Oh, okay. Hmm. All right.
Yeah. Next is Golden Kamuy. This is a this is a pretty recent anime based off of a really good manga about this these soldiers trying to find this hidden gold that like these native people like hid, and like a bunch of people are going after the gold. So it's like every group against one another, and the gold is like there's a map for the gold, and it's tattooed on the back of these random prisoners. So they have to go find these prisoners and like map out the what's on their back, the tattoos on their back, so they can like find out what the gold is. It's
Hmm.
it's pretty sick,
Yeah,
funny at
bro.
times, nice fighting, really good characters, really good characters.
Looks good.
All
I
right,
like it.
next is 91 Days.
Ooh. Uh, it's pretty. I don't. All right.
That's a good
So
opening.
yeah. No. Okay. So the whole like betrayal thing, like the first off, the first episode, what's really hooks me is because like I've never seen a show where they just like killed off this nigga's family. It's like a Batman kind of opening. I've never seen that in anime before. So yeah, in terms of like just like in general, like dark animes are really my cup of tea. So I just I like senins and stuff like that, and this definitely fits there. And it's not yeah, not many people have seen it though.
And it's just an anime about the Prohibition era and how people like moved. how people got to drink alcohol and whatnot, and like how they would hide it, and like
Yeah,
how gangs worked back then.
this is like in New York or something, like the East Coast, I think.
And New York or Chicago, one or the other.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, but yeah, it's just gang. It's like it's JoJo Part 5, but with more gangs instead of just one.
Yeah, and no stance.
No stance.
Alright, next is Rakugo.
Ooh. Okay, this show is like there's nothing like it, bro. It's so unique. I can't even like begin to explain. Like, I think some people like find it boring because it's mostly talking, but it's not supposed to be shonen at all. It's literally just a drama. And it's like it's so close to like TV dramas, in my opinion, but it's like so different at the same time. But like I don't know. This really flowed well with the kind of style I like. But yeah, I don't know if you like this kind of stuff, please give it a try. Google Rakugo. I mean, honestly, just by this show gave Rakugo more popularity because no one ever knew what Rakugo even was until they saw this. But it's like a Japanese style of storytelling, so yeah, give it a look. All right, what's the next one?
Next is Heaven's Feel.
All right, bro.
The movie Heaven Feels.
What do you say? The
I'm
movie
just
Heaven.
glad this movie and non-anime.
Alright, so this is a three-part movie series. They dropped the first one in 2017, and the second one just came out a couple months ago. And let me tell you how slept on Fate is. Not in general. I know everyone's seen Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, but this is like an alternate route, and they're focusing more on Sakura's perspective. It's not the same show entirely. Like Sakura has such a huge role in this one, so. If you want to see her side of the story, or not, if you want to see her side of a different story, then please watch this. And this is, let me emphasize this to you. This is a movie quality anime. So the action is like 11 out of, the action goes way beyond anything I've ever seen in a minute. So you won't see anything like this for a while. Yeah, but in general, Fate action is like the greatest of ever. So imagine Fate action, but movie budget. But that's all I gotta say.
Alright, next up is. Alright, forgive the bad picture quality. Katsunagatari. This movie is not a formal part of the Monogatari series, so you don't need to watch the other ones before you watch this one. But you do have to know that it is 40-minute episodes and not 20. So it's kind of lengthy, but it's well worth it. It's a great story about how there are these 12 swords, and one government's trying to gather all 12 swords so that their government be unstoppable and whatnot. And so the only person that they could trust to gather the swords without stealing from himself is somebody who doesn't use swords, which is the main character. He uses a sword style where his hands are swords, and so he has no use for like actual katanas and whatnot.
He can't actually pick up swords, bro.
Yeah, he can't even pick up the sword.
Dumb. That's crazy.
So he goes off and defeating the users so he could take their swords and bring it back for the government. And you know, of course, there's romance in it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be up here.
Right.
Alright, next is, I think, number 3, maybe?
Are we even counting? Yeah, I think so.
No. Alright, number 3. Oh, number 2. Never mind, this is number 2.
Oh,
I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
Uh,
It's a romance movie. Don't be deceived by the title.
obviously. But, I mean, yeah, off the get-go, you should know that this girl does have a disease, and that she actually will succumb to her death. It's like, what was it? What kind of, do we even know what kind of disease she has, bro?
It was just a disease in her pancreas.
I thought it was like
And the
pancreatic
reason,
cancer, but yeah, I don't think it's cancer.
I don't think they specified.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, but the reason for the title is there's an old Japanese theory. I don't know if it's Japanese, but there's an old theory like if you had bad eyesight, then you would eat eyes, and if you had bad something, then you would eat like the body part that has
Yeah.
something. And so she has a bad pancreas, so they had a joke where the two characters would go saying, "Oh, I want to eat your pancreas," and that's how the title came to be. It's nothing malicious or anything like that,
but yeah,
but it's a nice romance.
they just go on like adventures and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're just
Be
bonding.
prepared to cry.
Yeah,
That's
for
all I'm
sure.
gonna say. Keep that tissue box. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, and number one is probably one of my favorite animes of all time. March comes in like a lion. This is just a straight drama, slice of life. Just about this boy who he's in high school and he lives on his own and he plays shogi for a living. And he doesn't really care about anything. Like maybe not even the shogi that he plays. He just wanted to escape from like his from his past life and how things were before. And that's how he came to like playing shogi and whatnot.
Mm.
Until one day he finds a family that he could like actually call his family, and he starts getting talking to, and he starts staying over there with them, and he starts like getting emotional and whatnot, and it's affecting his gameplay and whatnot. Just a beautiful anime, perfectly laid out, beautiful music, beautiful visuals, great anime.
Yeah, yeah. Not much else you can say without
Yeah, not much
spoilers.
else. Yeah, without spoilers. But yeah, these are 10 animes which are underrated. Some a little bit less underrated than others. Maybe you've seen some of these, maybe you haven't. But I definitely think you should at least check them all out.
Yeah, we're trying to keep our videos shorter now, so expect more content like this to come up instead of half-hour videos. We don't want to make you guys too unattentive and bore you out
Yeah,
here. So,
but if you do end up watching any of these animes, please leave your review and what you thought about it in the comment section below so we can know how you felt about it.
and let us know if there's
The
any other
animes that we
underrated
both
ones.
enjoyed. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that'll do
Alright,
it
well
for
that's it
us.
for this video.
Yeah, all right. We'll see you guys
Right out.
next time.